Roger, this is Mel. Have you made it to the locker room yet?
We're just on our way out.
10-4. Here's a couple notes while waiting on Long Beach State. They have advanced to the tournament semifinals. This is the seventh time in the past 8 years. But they last reached the tournament championship game in 2012. They made 9 3-pointers tonight. That's 267 for the season, 6 shy of the school record, 273. This is only the second time in the 6 years at the Honda Center the top 4 tournament seeds have advanced to the semifinals. Second time in the 6 years here at Honda Center. I'll repeat a couple of notes for the late arrivals. Long Beach State is in the semifinals for the 7th time in the past 8 years, but they last reached the championship game in 2012. With 9 3-pointers tonight, they've made 267 this season, 6 shy of the school record, 273 if you do the math. And this is only the second time in 6 years at Honda Center that all 4 of the top seeds have advanced to the semis. Second in 6 years. And Long Beach and Irvine are meeting in the semifinals the 5th time all-time, but 3rd time in the last 5 seasons. Long Beach has a 3-1 advantage. The UC Riverside note, Jalen Brand made 5 3-pointers tonight. That gives him 118 for the season. That's tied for the fourth most in Big West history, tying UNLV's Gerald Patio way back in 1987-88.
on now.
10-4.
Just so you know, UC Riverside is ready whenever.
Hey, Long Beach is just coming out of the locker room, so I'll give you a call when we're just about done.
Everybody's got books?
Alan, we need a couple up here. John, this is Mel. We're still waiting on Long Beach. Second chair, please. Joining us are Justin Bibbins and Nick Faust. Gentlemen, if you would share the microphone and please speak directly into it when you're called upon. And of course, Coach Dan Munson, if you would please make an opening statement, and we'll throw it to questions.
Well, first, I'd like to just commend Riverside. I thought, I said earlier, I think in the week, that in the 9 years that I've been here and Coach Cutts has been here with Woolridge, every time we play them, it's tough, and they just do a really good job of disrupting you, and they had our guys frustrated like they always do. But I was really pleased that our guys hung together. We got frustrated offensively, which broke down our defense, and then we got frustrated defense at the end of the game. But our guys are been resilient and had some good runs at the end of games, and they were fortunate. We're fortunate to have one again today to where we can survive and move on and hopefully play better tomorrow, because Irvine has been a difficult game for us the last few years. They've pretty much had our numbers, so we get another chance at that tomorrow.
Questions?
Coach, you played a lot of close games this year. Obviously, that comes in handy in March. Talk about the experience of going on the road, playing close games, winning 2 close ones at the end of the regular season, and then pulling away there at the end.
Well, again, these guys, the biggest thing at the end of games is being organized, and we work situations pretty much every day, and I think they've done a good job of after we lost a couple of them earlier in the year of getting organized at the end of games. But I think the biggest thing that winning teams do is they trust each other, and these guys have really started trusting each other, especially executing offensively at the end of games. And I think that's been last week, as you said, we needed to do it twice, and there was frustration in our huddle, but there was no finger pointing, and there was no panic, and that's early in the year we had some panic in those situations, and I think our guys have got some confidence that if they stay together, good things are going to happen. In the last couple games, it has.
Can you talk about you're trying to have a lot of big shots? It seems like Nick always has one. They get like 2 or 4 about those kind of shots.
Well, yeah, you're like my kids. You only remember the ones he makes, but the thing I've always said about Nick is you got to give him some freedom, because his good plays outweigh the bad ones, and what I like about him at the end of games is he was pretty much in my lap in one that I didn't really like at the end, but he's aggressive, and you don't want to take that aggressiveness away. A lot of teams lose games at this time of year because they're afraid to make a mistake, and he's not afraid. He's aggressive, and what he's doing so much better now than he did earlier in the year is it's not just threes. He's taking the ball to the basket. He's on 2 feet and finishing, and he had a couple of really good finishes and ones. When that's what at this time of year, your best players have to make plays, and he and Justin are making plays at the end of games, and free throws and those kind of things to end them, and that's we've hitched our horse, our buggy to him as our horse, and he's leading us in the right direction right now. Well, Travis and I was really, I think the guys, Nick was all league, and everybody was happy, and Justin was second team. But when I told them that Travis was 6th man of the year, everybody just erupted, because Travis is an X factor in a lot of ways, emotionally, with the game. He's an odd matchup for people, and when he's in the right, and he's won us a lot of games. And today, he was huge because, Gabe had 4 fouls in, I think, 4 minutes. And he got tired, and that scared me a little bit. We put A.J. down at the 4 spot a little bit to rest him. But you're right, Trav was a huge factor in that game, and he hit a couple shots just like Nick that kind of stemmed, it was like we're just trying to stem the tide a little bit because, as Bob said, we'd hit one and they would hit one. And this time of year, it's very dangerous to trade baskets, and we know against a team like Irvine tomorrow, that's playing with fire. But we got away with it tonight.
You talk about just the way the game goes for you, three-pointer and things like that, that a couple times instead of truth,
I just like to pick my spots and try to make the right play and the best play for the team. At times you do have a three there, a shot there, but you got to drive it, take it to the rim because I'm pretty sure I missed one before that, so I just wanted to make sure it was a guaranteed bucket. But yeah, just time and score and just picking my spots.
Nick, you said the big game guy was pressure trying to play
Overall, that's the team goal. We've been trying to work for that the whole season, so it definitely is giving us all a drive. Definitely, me a drive, but I feel like it's driving us as a whole team. We want to go to the postseason and we want to make the tournament.
Nick, you see this one a little slow in the first half. In the first half, but the second half, you were lights out. What changed? How did the team get you on?
Well, we all believe in each other. There are times when, I start games bad, Bibb start games bad. We pick it up second half. We all just keep believing in each other and keep each other going. Feed each other positive energy nonstop. That's big time for this team. And, really, we just believe in one another. And no matter how many shots we miss, we're going to keep coming back to that guy, keep dribbling. So, the guys just believe in me and I believe in them. And, we're just trying to keep it going.
Coach, 50 total three-pointers taken in tonight's game. You surprised by that number?
Yeah, I am, because that's usually not how a game with Riverside goes. We've shot, probably a lot more threes this year than we have in the past. But Riverside packs it in. It's almost like a zone sometimes, and you got to make some. Early in the game, I really thought we settled, and I think, not to contradict Nick, but I thought the difference in his game the second half is the first couple, he passed a couple up and took the ball to the hole, and then all of a sudden you get a little rhythm, and now we get some threes in transition. And I just thought our threes in the second half were better than the first half when we were settling for threes. In the second half, we were aggressively taking the ball and then coming playing inside out.
After Riverside took the offense down by 2, they cut it to like around 2:30 left. You raised it down and hit the layup. Take me through that and the overall effect it had on the guys' late match.
I just tried to get the team a good shot. I know we were up 2, and it was just about getting a good shot, not settling, taking a 3 or a bad shot, just trying to get a good quality shot. The defense opened up, and I saw a lane, and I just took it. So I just tried to get a quality shot.
He was mad at the coaches because he came off the guy in the corner and didn't want to, and gave up a 3, and it was our fault. And we tried to make some adjustments. It didn't work, and we put our guys in some situations. And I know Justin well enough that when that 3 went in, he was going to be aggressive, and he made a great play there. And I called timeout, and we tried to get him back a little bit more organized on the defensive end, and I don't know if it worked or not, but we at least got to talk about it.
Question for all three of you. Take on UCR tomorrow night. You gave up 90 to them a couple weeks ago. How do you stop that from happening again?
It's a new game. We can't even look back on the giving up 90. It's 0-0 when we start off the game. I think we just got to go back to the drawing board, come out. It's tournament time, so that we're going to give our best shot, and they're going to give their best shot. So I don't think we need to look back on the other game. I think it's just 0-0.
Gave up 56 the first time, so, it's best 2 out of 3. Or it's not, because they've already won 2, but thankfully it's not best 2 out of 3. We just need to win 1 and out of 3, and hopefully, this is not an excuse, but AJ was banged up and Gabe were banged up, and hopefully, we'll play better. And if we don't, they'll score 90. And everybody's like, wow, Nelson was on fire today. It looked the same Nelson to me that when they scored 90. He's capable of that if you let him. And we've got to do a better job of dictating on the defensive end than we did tonight if we're gonna be here on Saturday. Thanks.
Yeah, I agree with Justin. We lost to him. It's 0-2, but as of tomorrow, it's 0-0. You step on that floor, you facing a whole new Long Beach, baby. It's tournament time. Come on now. Silly question.
Let me get Nick out of here before he says something.
Thank you, man. Congratulations. Good luck tomorrow.
Oh, man, it's tournament time.
There you go.
Old days. Joined by Coach Dennis Cutts. Coach, if you'd make an opening comment, then we'll throw it to questions.
Oh, I mean, that's a great basketball team. And I told our guys to win a conference tournament, you got to play at about a 9 or a 10. And I thought we played really hard and well. I thought they were outstanding. Very well coached, talented, very good basketball team.
Questions for Coach Cutts?
Well, we like to shoot it. I mean, we do shoot it up, but their defense switching, it's hard to get in there. I thought we took a couple tough ones, but not too bad. I wasn't displeased with kind of how we played offensively.
Is this sort of a microcosm of what this whole year has been?
Oh, I don't know. I think it was actually a great performance. I was very proud of our guys. It's been an inconsistent year. I will say this, Jim, is, we did some things to move this program forward and prop it up, and I think we've done that. Did we hit the expectations we wanted? No. But to have expectations at Riverside is a great thing, I think. So people are talking about us, people are looking at us, and I'm excited. I feel like we're really stabilized the program and really in a position to now build and move forward.
Coach, Jalen, last time against Long Beach, only had like 8 points, and this time you have that's a game higher. He scored some of those points in the game. What was he able to do this time around?
Oh, they do a great job on them. They deny them. They make them work for every catch. I think they just do a great job on them. And you could see he was tired some. He missed a couple that maybe he could have knocked down. But I give that kid a lot of credit. He came here 2 years ago. He's the first kid when I got the job that we signed. He's been outstanding for this program, hit 1,000 points in a 2-year career. He's in one of the top 3-pointers in the country and in our program. So just an outstanding young man. I thought those 2 seniors held this team together, and we competed all the way through the end.
Elaborate on a little bit on that. I followed you guys, so I kind of understand what they did and what you guys were dealing with the last part of the season. But what did they do in the room? I mean, what did they do in huddles? How exactly did they pull this together?
They're both not overly vocal kids. When Jalen says something, it's kind of direct. I think they just showed up every day and practiced hard, and everybody followed them. And there's been a great spirit. We might have had the best practice of the year on Tuesday, and they've been a pleasure to coach. And I'm excited. I really, truly enjoy coaching that team right there. Really, really do. Oh, I don't know what adversity. I don't like adversity too much, but I think this program is excited. Those kids returning. We had 2 players play in this game tonight that played a year ago. Only 2 in this program. So I think, again, I really look at it like we wanted to try to make a move forward, but we stabilized it. 14 wins again, 6th place, but now it's time to move it forward, and I think we've got the pieces to do that.
Alan?
On the ability to talk about the momentum moving forward, I like your job situation. I'm stuck at front and maybe overtime back a little bit, especially toward the end of the season.
I honestly, it's a great question, Alan. I think it hurt us more in the beginning of the year. And we really played well early, and I think we played great basketball late. And so I think it hurt us more early. What it did late, it allowed a kid named Gentry Thomas to really expand and gain confidence and move forward, and Sakeen move into an all-conference level player. So, again, I love, we were talking 2 weeks ago, we're winning at Hawaii. We have Irvine down 10 with 7 minutes to go on a home court. And it's a 2-point game with 2 minutes to go here tonight. So I think it just shows that our program is competing. It didn't get over the hump in a number of games, but it's poised to move forward.
What happened on the last call timeout, the one that you did?
Well, the players knew, and he panicked. And honestly, I was watching him, and he was about to call it. And in my opinion, he realized, hey, we don't have any timeouts. And I don't think he verbalized it. He went off the symbol. And you can see his hands start because he's panicking. It's getting down on the clock. But in my opinion, you could see it resonate in him. We don't have a timeout. And he's a smart player. So I think the official just reacted to that, but you'd have to ask him. But you don't get that opportunity.
What did you tell you?
I told the official I thought it resonated on the kids. You could see it kind of, I'm going to call timeout, and I don't have one. He didn't verbalize, he didn't turn to him, but that's his decision. He attempted, it looked like he wanted to, and that wasn't the call. There was a few others, but that wasn't the one that did us in. Don't get me in trouble, Jim. He likes to try to get me.
Anything else? Thank you, Coach. Appreciate your patience.
Good. Thank you, guys. Thank you.